Are you guys ready to experience Death Valley with us? We are entering Death Valley National Park. Fred says maybe we'll just camp right here. Here at Furnace Creek, there's a 14-day stay limit. This is one of the campgrounds here that's developed. It has full hookups as well as some dry camping. This is one of the only campgrounds in Death Valley where you can reserve sites November through April. All the other campgrounds here are first come, first serve. And if you do come to Furnace Creek Campground after April, it is also a first come, first serve until November. If you arrive after April, you will drive around and find the campsite that you like. If it doesn't have a ticket on it, it is fair game. They tell you to set up your campsite, come back to the kiosk, and purchase your campground site. If you want to check out the prices, they're right here on each site. This is a standard site, no hookups. It does have a paved pad, as well as a picnic table and a fire ring. Site 10. Nikita's helping me again. Good girl. There are 3 restrooms on this campground. They have regular commodes and sinks. Some of the restrooms throughout here have vault toilets. If you choose to dry camp, they have a couple of these stations where you can wash your dishes and get drinking water. Restroom number 3. There is also handicap parking here if you need to drive over from your site. There are 114 sites here. There's tent camping. Check this out, they have pull-through sites as well. So there's a variety of choices here. All the instructions you need are posted at the kiosk. The prices of the sites are posted at the kiosk as well as at each site. If you come during the summer months, you'll use this kiosk to pay for your site. Even if you have to use the kiosk, you still can use your America the Free card and get a discount for your camping site. At the front of the campground, as you're coming out, there are plenty of trash cans to dump off your trash. They have a basket to recycle camp fuel bottles. There's a jug to empty out any flammable products that you may have. They recycle aluminum cans and beverage bottles. Check out that moon rising above the mountains. Simply spectacular. Before you know it, we're gonna see it fully risen in the sky. Feeling very blessed right now to see this. It's a huge concrete site, full hookup, picnic table, fireplace, and amazing views. When you're driving around, you choose your site. We're at site 50. It's clearly marked how much this site cost. You'll set up, and within 30 minutes, you go to the kiosk, pay, and then you just clip your receipt right onto your site. And there you have it. Our picnic table. We have a fire ring, and I really wanted to start a fire, but it never cooled down enough for us to build a fire here. We did set up our chairs, pulled out a cooler, and enjoyed the sunset and the moon rising. Look how long these sites are. We would have plenty of room for Bullwinkle and Rocky. There's a bathroom here. It has flushable toilets and sinks, but if you want a shower, you can purchase a shower pass to go to the village. Here in Death Valley, you're gonna either do a review in the early morning twilight or the late night sunset. The standard sites are pretty nice. They have picnic tables, fire rings. They don't have any hookups. They're pavement. They're $30 regular and $15 if you have the pass. On one side of us, the sun was setting. On the other side, the moon was rising. There's a group fire pit here as well, with several benches in front of it. Let me know if you've seen any other campground tours done underneath the full moon. It's going to be another scorcher. Time to get in the van and do some scenic routes. I think Nikita needs to stop. You can walk to the Furnace Creek Visitor Center from the campground. I'm going in to get my national park stamp. Okay, so I'm a little nerdy. We're at the Furnace Creek Visitor Center. Gonna check it out, get some postcards, get a map. Today's temperature is 106 Fahrenheit, 41 Celsius. For every 1,000 feet you go higher, it's 5 degrees Fahrenheit cooler. There's a small little shop inside the visitor center. You'll find your Death Valley National Park stamp inside the museum at the visitor center. There we go. Death Valley. Yay. At the Furnace Creek Visitor Center, it has a little museum. It talks about how Death Valley is the hottest, driest, and lowest location in North America. I definitely would not want to mine in this heat. Even distant lights can diminish the darkness of the night sky, the dark side of the desert. This is a great display. They play Seeing Death Valley every 30 minutes in the auditorium. Outside the park, when it's busier, there's extra room for you to sit outside underneath a little canopy and enjoy the beauty of the area. There's snacks inside of the visitor center, so if you want to bring them out here at the picnic table under the cool shade of this desert tree and enjoy a refreshing beverage or snack. I'm not sure how much shade these trees have to offer. Some of the trees have a little more foliage than others. If you want a little shade for your car, they have a few parking spots allotted for that. If you want to get further out on the edge of adventure, you can come to Fairby's, rent a Jeep, or take a tour. If you get caught out here with low fuel, there is the Furnace Creek Fuel and Auto Service, which you're definitely going to pay. I mean, you have to fill up your Jeep rental with gas somewhere, right? They even have propane out here, but I'm sure we'll come prepared. Fiddler's Creek is another one of the national campgrounds, and it is primitive camping only, or at least dry camping. If you don't want to do a national park primitive campground, you can go to Fiddler's Campground, which is a Furnace Creek resort. Where else can you golf 214 feet below sea level? Is it a mirage? Or is it real? Couldn't resist this. It's the first little body of water we've seen in Death Valley, right here at the golf course. So bring your golf clubs if you head this way and play a round of golf. We found the route to the 10th tee. And there's an inn right in the middle of Death Valley. It's beautiful. And here Fred thought he was going to be in the middle of nowhere. Look at that resort. Absolutely stunning. The inn at Death Valley. So there's the Borax Museum. You can come in here and discover all you want to know about borax at Death Valley. Oh, there's a train engine down there too.
There's a general store open.
I can't even imagine mining borax in the heat of Death Valley. So even in the wintertime, it's warm. Now that's a huge engine. Came from Los Angeles, San Francisco area. The Boschus brothers. This is the Concord stage. Concord stage running gear. In this area, I think I definitely prefer the fast pace of this locomotive. Chugga chugga choo choo. The Baldwin Locomotive Works, Philadelphia. This is part of the 20-mule team wagon train from 1885. It was used to haul borax from Death Valley to the Mojave. 165 miles, took them 10 days. The borax weighed about 24 tons, and the total weight totaled 36.5 tons. Those poor mules. In 1894, old Dinah came along. She's a steam tractor. She replaced the 20-mule wagon teams to carry that borax from Death Valley onward. It's amazing how creative they were, but how much work went into using these machines. You could hook up some mules and turn that round and around. This building right here was constructed in 1883 by E.M. Borax Smith, who was the founder of the Pacific Coast Borax Company. It's the oldest house in Death Valley.
It was originally in the 20 Mule Team Canyon where it was used for an office, a bunkhouse, or checking station, but now it's a big old museum. It was moved here in 1954. Not far from the Furnace Creek Campground, there's the ranch at Death Valley. Now I know we're in RVs, and this is a kind of a hotel, but you can come and use the amenities and see the Borax Museum. If you need a night off from your RV, you can register right here at the town hall and get yourself a room. The rooms are kind of cute here. This is $280 and $279. Here in the middle of the desert, there's even the Oasis shop at the ranch. There's an ice cream parlor and Desert Outfitters here as well. So come on over from the campground, grab an ice cream, do some shopping. If you forgot any necessities, less than a half a mile from the Furnace Creek Campground, there is a general store within the ranch. You're welcome to come here and shop. It's your nearest location for beer and firewood. It's the most expensive firewood I've seen, $13.99 a bundle. You can also get ice here. Of course, you'll be stopped by all the goodies they have in the store as well. If you're tired of roughing it, you can come over here to the Last Kind Words Saloon, grab a bite to eat, and just relax. When you walk through here, they have mist as well. You may want to just come over here for the mist itself. Check out the air conditioning of the shops. It's definitely worth meandering over this way. It's like a little town. Ranch guest rooms are available throughout. It's like a little oasis. They even offer horseback and carriage rides. Of course, this is part of where the golf course is.
We're headed to bad Water Basin. I assume the water's not too good there, but that's all I really know. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. We are headed into Devil's Golf Course.
I didn't bring my clubs. Woohoo! Let's go get some.
There's no tent camping down here. It's a day use area only.
I didn't bring my tent anyway.
It's the Devil's Golf Course. These are crystallized salts composed of very jagged areas, so be very careful if you try to walk out on it. These were deposited by ancient salt lakes and shaped by all the wind and rain. These crystals will forever be changing over time. On a warm day, you may just hear a metallic cracking sound as the salt pinnacles expand and contract. Death Valley is a salt pan. It's one of the largest protected salt pans in North America. Fred keeps finding all this white stuff. First it was the white sands, now it's the white crystallized salt. Boy, I gotta head him off the other direction before he finds snow. See if we hear the crackling. We'll walk on the crystals a little bit, but we're not gonna go too far. I don't feel like falling on these jagged edges. And this is your Devil's Golf Course. The heat waves off the salt flats make it look like water with waves rippling through it. We're at the Water Basin where we have hit rock bottom. We're at negative 282 feet below sea level. It starts going down in August at 127, and it's the coolest it gets in December at 88. If you look south to the top of this alluvial fan, there's a series of gravel banks that run parallel to the mountain face. These fault blocks had massive earthquakes that have caused a lot of the mass to drop. This is how Death Valley was created. You can take the ramp or stairs leading down to a boardwalk to head out to the salt flats. It's kind of funny that there's a big warning sign, extreme heat, do not walk on these salt flats after 10 a.m. But as you can see from behind me, there's a lot of us crazy people out here, not just me. This is Badwater Pool. Here in Death Valley, water is a rarity, very precious. So this was named because a surveyor could not get his mule to drink from this body of water, so he named it Badwater. Now it's not bad water, it's just very salty water. It's very safe, non-poisonous, but not many of us like to drink salt water. Fred and I are taking the artist Pallet drive. It's a 9-mile loop. one way. And it takes you over a scenic drive through multi-hued hills. This road is restricted to 25 feet or less vehicles. We made it in because we're 21 feet. Yay! These hills behind me look like they've been perfectly painted upon this landscape. You can see the Badwater salt flats from the top of this hill. And right down there is our van. It's just a small hike up to the top of this hill to see all this beauty. The mountains are spectacular here, right?
It's beautiful. It's like an artist's palette.
I don't know. It's like they hand painted it.
No, I just threw the paint.
Maybe it's a paint by number.
Could be. Don't fall off the cliff, Fred.
Oh, look at that snake road, Fred.
Yes, I know. We're 1 foot over.
Does it remind you of Rancho Oso?
No, because it was 2 lanes.
How about Crescent View?
I don't have to worry about some idiot coming the other way.
Oh, that is true.
Although, I am the idiot.
Whee! It's like a roller coaster.
Well, no. I can reach my hands.
Sure, I know, right?
We've got this out there.
And around a curve.
Whoa.
My kind of
I need
thing.
a sports car.
I know, right? This is a true artist's palette of color. All these natural colors made by different rocks and minerals. You can even hike closer to the colors. You see greens and pinks, browns. Some of that pink looks a little reddish. We're zooming past Golden Canyon. Wonder why they call it golden.
Ain't no gold there.
It's actually a beautiful golden color.
We hope you had a good time with us as we experienced the Death Valley National Park. It's time to move on.
Well, pardon the air conditioner, but it's a little warm here. So, if you're looking for cellular service, yeah, you better have AT&T, and even then, it's not a whole lot. Verizon and T-Mobile didn't make the party, and it looks like AT&T is heavily throttled. But if you want to upload something, you're good to go. So, anyway, with the numbers, the download speed, AT&T 0.86 megabits per second with an upload speed of 4.80 megabits per second. Well, I'm going to go lay down and sweat it out. We'll talk to you next time.